hair plant has been everywhere on YouTube. This is an aloe vera plant for people that don't know. If you're considering using aloe vera, you need to watch this video beforehand. What's popping, my lily pops? Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I typically share inexpensive DIYs on this channel to not only grow hair in terms of length, but to overall maintain the health of our hair. And the reason that I'm touching on aloe vera today is because there are so many videos that are swirling around YouTube, so much information that is being shared across natural hair blogs, Facebook, Instagrams, all social media platforms for that matter, about the benefits of aloe vera in addition to how aloe vera should be used. And while some of the information highlighted is the factual information about the aloe vera plant, there has been a lot of misconceptions about the overall plant that I've seen going around. So I just wanted to make this video to clarify those assumptions and to also provide some tips on how you can incorporate aloe vera into your hair based on how I've incorporated it into mine and the change that I've seen in the overall health of my hair. So just to provide some quick facts, this is a huge aloe vera plant. I usually am not able to find one that is this huge. I'm calling it a plant, but it's really an aloe vera leaf. And so the first thing is that aloe vera is known to have great conditioning properties for our natural hair. It really helps with overall moisturizing the hair, helps with dandruff, helps with scalp health, and overall promotes hair growth, because when your hair is properly moisturized and your scalp is cleansed and you can actually receive the nutrients from hair products and natural things that you put into your hair, this leaf owns properties that work on different things when it comes to our hair and our scalp, that when those things come together, they help with growth. Getting into misconceptions, one of the things that I've seen a lot on YouTube is people just using everything on the leaf, okay? And what I mean by that is what is beneficial to our hair is honestly the content that is inside of the leaf, and that is the aloe vera gel. It's that goopy gel that you see in the video of people pulling up and down, putting into a blending cup, putting directly on their scalp, and I'll touch on that in a second. It's the gel that is beneficial for our hair. The reason that I'm emphasizing this is because the hide of the leaf, so the actual leaf itself, this back and these ridges and everything like that, that should not be used on your hair. There is actually a yellow secretion that is in a lot of the actual leaves. I'm not able to show it right here. I don't see anything coming out, but there is a yellow secretion that is in the actual leaves that is actually toxic. And one of the ways that it is most toxic is that if it is digested by humans, it can cause a lot of digestion issues within your stomach, lead to diarrhea, vomiting, nausea, not to get too icky, but that's one of the things that it can cause. And because it does that when it's digested, I wouldn't suggest that you use it for topical use. And all topical means is when you put something onto the surface. So like lotion, you put it on top of your skin, lotion has a topical use. You put hair grease on top of your hair strands, hair grease has a topical use, okay? And so I just would not suggest using the entire plant because the yellow secretions is not good for you, and I wouldn't risk that on my scalp, because when you properly cleanse your scalp, your hair pores, they're open. So imagine having that yellow secretion going into the pores on your scalp. It's honestly getting into your body. Do not risk yourself that way. Another thing that I want to get into that I've seen a lot is aloe vera oil being used. And just to provide you with some context, if you haven't seen those videos or those suggestions going around on different natural hair forums, people are basically using a carrier oil. So someone might put, like, let's say olive oil into a pan, then cut up the full aloe vera and put the aloe vera and plop it into the pan and allow those to cook a bit with one another, simmer down, and infuse. Again, because you should not be using just the full leaf of the aloe vera. When you're doing this, you are again exposing yourself to those toxins that exist in the yellow goop that comes out of the aloe vera. So I would not suggest doing that. Aloe vera gel by itself has all of the properties that you need to make sure that your hair is properly cared for. It is okay to find another oil option. One of the things that people tend to think is that when you find something that works, it has to be infused into everything. So in my case, I love aloe vera. That doesn't mean that I have to take one of my favorite oils, which is jojoba oil, and now plop aloe vera into it. It doesn't mean that I have to take one of my favorite conditioners and automatically put aloe into it. I don't have to infuse aloe with my favorite gel, my favorite jam, my favorite styling creams. You don't have to do that. Something can be good for one part of your hair regimen, and that's okay. I know we're in this next thing that you need to be cautious of. One of the things that people tend to do is take the full aloe vera leaf and just cut it up. So let's imagine that I cut this aloe vera into 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 pieces on the hefty piece of the aloe vera leaf. Then people will take those pieces, cut those pieces into half in order to expose the gel. Once they have the gel exposed, people are taking the aloe vera pieces, parting their hair, and doing this just in between the hair. They're doing this. So yes, I said that the hair gel, the aloe vera gel, is good for your hair. I am not denying it, and I'm not trying to sway your opinion on that, but application is important. So a lot of the time when people think about hair growth, they think that if I just use this product in any way, it'll work, I'll have the best results, my hair's gonna look cute, it's going to look just amazing, I'm going to be hair goals. But application and the way that you handle your hair is important in hair growth as well. They start breaking apart. When you go to wash the aloe vera out of your hair, you will notice that those gel pieces are still in your hair. They're intertwined with your hair strands, and it's very annoying. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people say they don't like doing DIYs with natural products, is because you'll use a product, it leaves behind residue, and it discourages you from using it again because of all of the drama that you went through. And that's understandable. But if you do it the proper way beforehand, you won't have to deal with that. So what I am suggesting is to get the aloe vera out, scoop it out with a spoon or a knife, whichever way you elect to do it, that's easier for you. And then you blend the aloe vera gel down. Once you blend the aloe vera gel, strain it. Strain it in a kitchen strainer, strain it in an old stocking that you have. You want to make sure that you're using the proper form of the aloe vera leaf. The aloe vera leaves that are typically sold in the grocery store are the proper form that can be digested orally, whether you're eating the gel or can be used for your hair, and I would consider it a safe. Please understand, this is a natural product. And while I like using DIYs, I'm aware that there's a shelf life on each product that I use, meaning that just as keeping this in your fridge, if you were eating it, things go bad in the fridge, things can spoil. You have to understand that when you're making hair products as well. And you need to be strategic. If you would take this full leaf and extract the gel from it, but you know that maybe your hair is not that thick, or you wouldn't use all of the gel in one sitting, be very cautious about the amount of gel that you're using. I don't want you to think that you will make something out of aloe vera and it's okay to put it into your bathroom or just store it into a drawer and just keep it out on your kitchen counter or something. You have to store these things properly because it will start to produce bacteria. And imagine you having this sitting in your bathroom, it produces bacteria, then you put it on your hair. Do not put your hair in that critical state. So now getting into the ways that I would actually suggest that you use the aloe vera gel. Make a pre-poo treatment. Pre-poo. So when you're going through the detangling process, you can actually apply the aloe vera gel along with 1 or 2 of your favorite oils to your hair to create a pre-poo treatment. You would apply this to your hair, go through your detangling process and allow it to sit for 30 minutes, completely rinse it out, then go into shampoo, conditioning, and your regular wash day regimen. Another thing you can do, you can create a more strengthening treatment for your hair. One of the things that I have done is creating an aloe vera and ginger pre-poo treatment. I've done that in the past. Ginger has properties in addition to aloe vera that are great for strengthening hair. Just a quick side note, there is a bit of protein that is included in aloe vera in conjunction with ginger has protein as well. So if I want a pre-poo treatment that is going to be a bit strengthening for my hair strands, I elect for aloe vera, ginger, and my favorite oil, and that's rotating between jojoba and grapeseed. I blend those things together, apply it to my hair, detangle, sit for 30 minutes, then go into shampooing. If I'm looking for sole moisturizing, I am likely doing aloe vera and just my favorite oil. If you are dealing with dandruff, you can try aloe vera gel with green tea. I'm talking about the traditional green tea that comes in the packs when you're making hot tea. Overall, I hope that this video was extremely helpful with providing you on some things that you need to know about aloe vera beyond people just showing them just popping it into a treatment, because there are some cautionary items that I think everyone should be aware of before you just go into using a ingredient. Aloe vera is great for the hair. It's very moisturizing. It has helped to grow my hair. It has helped to really help with scalp health overall, but I am very cautious when using any product because there are adverse effects to everything, and you have to try things out slowly to see if it works for your hair. My lily pops, let's pop off.